What's your name? You have a very glittery phone case.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I like sparkles. But yeah.
I would have never guessed. That's going to be your nickname.
Sparkles.
Sparkles.
Okay.
You have a very unique voice. Do you know any voice acting at all? Or?
I do actually. That's really funny. Yeah.
I had a feeling.
You really got a feeling?
I got a feeling.
Hey, girl.
There she is. I just found out that she does voice acting. But we didn't talk about our first date yet.
Oh.
Yeah. Now for girls with their friends, a direct approach would be for you to go up and say, "Hi, I wanted to meet you real quick, Gunther." Or you could go up and say, "Excuse me, hi, I don't have long, but I was wondering, why haven't we met yet? Is there a particular reason?" My suggestion to do this would be to go up, target that girl, but then you want to include her friends in the conversation. So one, she doesn't feel an obligation to have to carry on that conversation with you and neglect her friends. Two is you don't want to put a sour taste in any of the friends' mouths by completely ignoring them, right? You want to build rapport with all the friends later so that they can talk positively about you when you're gone, right? That's very important. A girl's friends are very important to her life, and they can either make or break whether she's going to go on the date with you. So one thing you could do is say, "So how long have you guys known each other for? You seem like a very close group," right? You could say something like that, and then they'll start speaking about personal stories or how they met, and that's going to bring up positivity, right? It's going to bring up positive emotions amongst the group. It's going to help build rapport as well too, and it's going to make it seem, and it's going to help that connection build faster, right? It's going to help you seem more wanted within that circle, right? So, and then what you can do is say, "Listen, I got to get going. I was actually thinking about grabbing your friend's number here and taking her out for coffee. What do you think? Is she a Starbucks fan?" And then they'll most likely say yes. And then you can say, "Well, I was actually thinking about expanding her mind outside of just Starbucks, right? I know this really cool coffee spot I could take her to. She's got to get out and experience the world outside of Starbucks," right? You could playfully tease, right? I've used that before. So an indirect way of approaching a group, and a funny way you could also go about it as well too, providing it comes off right, is, and I've used this before, is I'll go up and I'll say, "All right guys, I'm here. You can stop talking about me now." Then you can say, "So, what did I miss?" And if they play along, they'll fill you in on the conversation on what they were talking about, right? And then you can kind of chime in as well too. And you can continue to speak as if you already know each other, right? And then what you can do is you can say, "So what was your name again?" "Brittany." "Okay, right. Okay, you're Brittany. And what was your name again?" "Denise." "Oh, right. Nice to meet you." "Well, as you guys already know, I'm Devin." And then guys, you want to make sure that you wrap it up on a high note, right? When they're laughing, you can say, "All right, well, unfortunately for you, Cynthia, I got to get going now, but I'm going to grab your number before I leave, and we'll go grab booster juice sometime. How does that sound?" So with any of these approaches, you want to be aware of the signals that she's giving you. If she's receptive to the conversation, then by all means, continue on and leave on a high note. Grab her number and get out of there, right? Build enough rapport, that's it. Ha ha ha, boom, you're out. But if she's closed off or unresponsive, move on. Don't waste your time. Now that you've learned how to effectively and discreetly make your move and get a girl's number, it's time to move on. It's time to graduate and learn how you can speak to a girl and keep the conversation going and keep you out of the friend zone by watching this video right here, because a lot of guys mess this next step up.